about how to deliver a presentation. Yeah, so this is a bit theory. So that I hope after what is it? After getting knowing this knowledge, you can apply it into your presentation. Yeah, whether in our class or maybe someday you will present what is it in English in front of the audience. Yeah, okay, good. So yeah, this is using signposting language. Yeah, so I have a quote here, actually not mine. Yeah, so this is Dale Carnegie. He is a very successful American salesman and writer, and then he said that tell the audience what you are going to say it, and then tell them what you have said. But I wonder, what is that mean? So can you guess from that quote, Nat?
The quote tell the audience what are you going to say it, and then tell them what you have said. I think they'll mean need a feedback from audience.
Good. Yes.
Yeah, and that's it.
Right. So this means that feedback. Yeah. Yeah, that's good guess. Right. So this is we use sign what that feedback means like we ask the audience what is it whether they really listen to our presentation, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we use signposting language, yeah. Or this is not only our presentation is not only given information, yeah, but also our information should be organized, yeah. I mean, this one, the point is that having interesting or relevant information, yeah, and then how your structure or organize your information is equally important as well. I mean, not only about the animation or the slides that you want to put in your presentation, but also the relevant information. Yeah. Okay. So how can you do this? We can see here. You can use words and phrases to show the audience where your points begin and end. So it means that signposting language, we in spoken English or in the presentation, you know where to begin and where to end. Yeah. So what is coming next? Yeah, and to remind them about things you talked about before. So there is like a transition maybe in writing. So it's like in email, we know that there is a transition, yeah, to join one paragraph to other paragraph, and then in spoken language as well. So this is an example, yeah, of signposting language like next, yeah, like this. Okay, that covers the new policies. Next, I would like to move on and discuss what these policies mean for you. So that's what we call as signposting language. Yeah. Next, yeah. And then this one, now that you have heard a bit about what not to do, let's focus on positive advice to help you be more effective salespeople and close more of your leads. Okay, this is now that you have heard a bit about what not to do. So this is the signposting language as well. So it's like a transition. So that's or you can use this, yeah, this example. So I mean, it prevents us in our delivering presentation flat. So, you know, it can be more alive if you use this. Yeah, I mean, if you want to like moving from one point to the next point, you use next. I would like to talk about blah blah blah, or let's move on, discuss the next agenda or the next item. Yeah, or you can say at this point I'd like to turn to. then you can just name it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, and after moving, you can add as well, adding detail to an idea. Yeah, like let me go some more detail about. Yeah, if you just want to go a bit deeper into that discussion, you can use these phrases. Yeah, or let's examine maybe what the marketing strategy or the web development. Okay. All right, so this is Mas Farobi. Welcome. Hello, I just want to say hi first.
Yeah, hello, Miss Solis.
How are you doing?
Yes, great.
Okay, good. All right, so let's get back to the laptops. Yeah, I'm still explaining about how to deliver a presentation. We're still in the signposting language. Yeah. Okay, then this is another phrases if you want to add or detailing your idea, like if you want to elaborate something or about the topic, yeah, in the presentation, you can say, I'd like to elaborate on blah blah blah. Yeah. So this is the phrases. Okay, and then next we move to another. Okay, this is showing that you have finished your main point and you have reached your conclusion. Don't forget to where is it? To give the audience conclusion, your conclusion of presentation. Yeah, you can say to wrap up. Yeah, let's remind ourselves of why you should this matter to everyone here. So you just can try to catch audience attention, but by reminding them of what you've been delivering, yeah, in your presentation, yeah, in your previous presentation. Okay, or you may say, let's review the key points from the session. So you can use review, yeah. Okay, or so you've heard what I have to say. What conclusion you can take away from this? So you can say, or you can use the questions as well here. Yeah, and then I have a note. Use signposting language to move between points to show when you are giving a summary or to going into more detail and to signal that you have reached your conclusion. So it means signposting language here that you want to signal your audience. Yeah, so that your audience really still stick with you. I mean, yeah, sometimes if we have a like broaden topic and then we forget to use the or to signal the audience where to begin and where to end, and they sometimes where's it got blank. So where were we? Okay, and okay, next here, dealing with problem during presentation. Okay, I think you need to prepare for a cue card, yeah, with the main point. It's okay. I mean, if you are standing in front of the audience and then, I mean, big forum and yeah, you have a chance to speak on behalf of your company and before them, you need to prepare the cue card. Okay, just to what is it, to remind you to stick with the point you will be delivering the presentation. Yeah, or this is what we call as filler phrase. Yeah, filler phrase means that if you lose your place, I mean, in the middle of your presentation and then you got blank and then you cannot remember what to say next. Yeah, this is what we call as filler phrase, means that, oh yeah, where was I? This is a question. Yeah, you just what is it, you just forgot, where am I? Yeah, where was I? Or So what was I saying, or what's the word in English again? If you just do not remember the word in English, yeah, you can just ask the audience. Yeah, I mean that's just to hide our maybe our what's it, the forgotten words. Yeah, so you can just ask the audience a questions like this. Yeah, so this is the trick or the method when you got lost or got stuck in the middle of presentations. And I bet that sometimes it happens, right? Okay, so and this is, what if you make a mistake or you realize that you did not explain something well? Yeah, this is another problem when dealing a presentation. Yeah, okay, you can use these phrases. Yeah, like let me rephrase that, blah blah blah. So you need to rephrase the point or the important point that you forgot. Yeah, to tell to the audience previously. Okay, actually what I meant to say is this is to correct or to what is it, yeah, to correct your mistake or your statement. Yeah, or you just can be a bit blunt. I mean, like to clarify, I wanted to say that, yeah, these kind of phrases to what is it, to say if you make a mistake. Right, so this is in this way you can correcting yourself without admitting that you made a mistake, you know. So it's like an elegant elegant or is it elegant phrases, I think. Yeah, yeah, just without the audience knowing that we we made a mistake. Yeah, right. So is there any questions, or we can move to next slides? Okay, go on. Right. So this is yeah, a bit similar with other, or I mean with the previous one. Like what if you realize that you forgot to mention something important? Okay, this is let me just add one more thing. Yeah, or I'd like to add something to a point we discussed earlier, or let me return to an earlier point briefly. Yeah, so these phrases as well you can use to mention something important in the middle of your presentation if you forgot. Okay, and this allows you to correct your mistakes in a confident way, actually. Yeah, so you look like you are in control still. If I mean whether your topic or your conversations is burdened enough, but you are still under control. Yeah. Okay, by saying these phrases, if you want to mention something important. Right. So I've got two slides. The last two slides. Right here, what do you do if someone asks you a difficult question? I bet that, yeah, you may have experienced this one, yeah, when you are standing in front of the audience and then, yeah, you're delivering your presentation, yeah, and then we sometimes this answer is not, or it cannot be answered by us, yeah. Or you can delay giving an answer. So that's the trick number one. You can delay giving an answer. This example, like I've allocated time for question at the end of this session, so we'll address your idea later. So, we'll address your idea later. Maybe in bahasa we call this, ya, kita tampung dulu gitu ya. Seperti itu. Okay, or I'm not in a position to answer that right now, but I'll get back to you later this week. Yeah. So, or this week or this month. Yeah. So it's according to to you. Yeah. Here. And then the last, deflecting the difficult questions. Yeah. So deflecting means that you question the audience back. Yeah. Means that you're asking the audience or the other members, the audience, what they think. Yeah, so this is how you react to the difficult questions. Yeah. And then this kind of example you can use. Yeah. Like, that's an interesting question. Before I answer, I'd like to know what's your take on this, and what is your concern. Yeah. Or you've raised an important point there. What does everyone think about this? And this is another phrases that you deflect. I mean that you ask your audience, yeah, in a whole, about the questions that one audience have asked to you before. Yeah. So, and then I think you will get various feedback, yeah, if you ask this this what is it, this example or this question. Yeah, right. So, or if it is irrelevant, you can dismiss the questions, or it's not relevant or irrelevant with your topic. It's okay to dismiss the questions. Yeah, I mean, like this two example of phrases here. Thanks for your input, but I don't see how that's connected to what I am saying. Yeah, so this is really clear, bold, yeah, but still polite. Yeah. Or you just may say, I don't mean to be blunt, but I don't think that's relevant to today's discussion. So this kind how you structure your presentation. Yeah.